Should I fight or just retreat to stay alive while leaving my allies behind?
I will be the first to set foot on the field, and I will be the last to step off, and I will leave no one behind.
Can't fight the heat.
As probably most of you already know, Mia was the first hero ever in Mobile Legends. That's why you see her face in the app. But unfortunately, it seems like she's not very favored by many, especially in high rank lobbies. She's really weak in the early game and can only really start doing something when she has 2 or more items. Until then, almost any marksman in the game can easily win against her. But one thing for sure, Mia has some of the most beautiful skins in the game, and she recently got another skin, which is the main reason why I decided to pick her in this match.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed! The music of my bow will cleanse their hearts. Can't fight the beat. Off the stage.
On paper, Brody definitely has the advantage over Mia during the laning phase, but this trade wasn't too bad, but not the best either. Just gotta hope that my allies take advantage of his early game aggression and punish him for that.
Can't fight the beat.
In this matchup, I gotta play really passively. Just gotta be patient, try not to miss any minion, and just hope for a gank from my ally soon. But until then, just gotta play super passively.
You're falling flat. Push the tempo.
It might seem very tempting to go for Hansel's body here, but then I look at the map and I saw them all coming this way. Unfortunately, our mage didn't pay attention to the map, but that happens.
Initiate retreat. Initiate Get into the rhythm.
The turret is about to respawn, so I thought that most likely they will start rotating and go to contest it. I was definitely wrong. Anyway, at least that means we got the turtle for free. It's not too bad of a trade.
The song isn't over. An ally has slain the turtle. To the beat. Push the tempo. An enemy has been slain. Push the tempo. Supernova.
Brody's awareness is not too bad. He knows how to position himself so he can have vision when somebody comes to get his lane.
Launch attacks. Push the tempo. Launch attacks. Request backup. Ever heard a guitar riff on a boat? Has been slain. Face the music. Push the tempo.
Mia really lacks the early game damage, but at least she's pretty good against Atlas. She can escape from his ult easily.
Crush the tempo.
Request backup.
To the beat. Crush the tempo.
Initiate retreat.
Gather at the turtle.
Launch attack.
It's taken time.
A bit impatient, should have waited a bit longer, and we probably could have gotten him. Now Hanzo is after my nuts, so I cannot stay here any longer.
You're out of tune.
Has been slain.
Where neon lights and fresh new beats light the way. Let's jam. Soul Blight corrupt. Cloud.
Nice play. Tigreal probably realized that Brody just used his second skill, so there's no way to escape from his ult anymore. It seems like my teammates are starting to doubt about our mage ability to rotate.
Our turret has been destroyed. Ally has been slain.
And their Hanzo is getting pretty fed. He's actually pretty good against dashless marksmen like Mia.
It's all just one big melody, isn't it? Crush the tempo.
Ally has been slain. Killing spree.
They're starting to get quite ahead of us. If I don't get my core item soon, we might have a problem.
Eudora, Raphael, Supernova will be reunited. It's the music.
Did Vexana actually see me? It was weird how she turned around at the very last moment. That was very unfortunate.
Our turret is under attack.
Put in your playlist.
Initiate retreat.
Each hour is a note.
Ally has been slain.
Oof, Brody actually won that 1v1 fight, even when Freya had 2 levels over him. If this continues happening, he might be able to just hit me with his first skill and then ult, and I will die instantly. I have a small window to kill him here, since he already ulted.
You have slain an enemy.
Soon I'll be able to use my ult, pop out in their backline, and just melt them down.
I track my enemies through any dimension. Crush the tempo.
Another great play by our tank.
Your life was dissonance. Crush the tempo.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy dominated.
Can't fight the heat.
Enemy dominated. Launch attack.
To the beat.
I'm really curious, can they actually hear or see Mia when she ults? That seems to be the case.
Soul Blight corrupts the city like a cloud in the sun. Can't
I can't believe I kept forgetting about using Inspire.
The music. You're falling flat. Crush the tempo. Can't fight the heat.
But maybe that was for the best, since it allowed me to use Inspire after and affects multiple targets instead of just one. I saw that their jungler was in the bottom lane. I thought we could take down the Lord before he had a chance to contest it. Even though our jungler is dead, this was still a good opportunity to take it, because 3 of the enemies are dead as well. Usually you don't want to start the Lord when the opponent's jungler is still alive and yours is dead, but you always have to judge case by case. I want to go for their backline. I'm just waiting for them to get a bit closer and then surprise them. Allies are very low and we are outnumbered. Should I fight or just retreat to stay alive, but leaving my allies behind?
I will be the first to set foot on the field, and I will be the last to step off, and I will leave no one behind.
Totally worth it, but of course it would have been the cherry on top if I had killed Hanzo as well and then ended the game. But it is what it is, can't be too greedy. Usually in the very late game, I like to go with 2 Windtalker, so the movement speed won't be an issue and I will deal even more damage.
Sometimes music is chaos. If we work together, the swords will resolve. Launch attack!
I wanted to go for their backline, but my team jumped the gun a lot earlier than I expected.
To the beat. Can't fight the heat.
To do well with marksmen like Mia, Layla and Hanabi, it's almost essential to have a decent tank or frontline to go along with you. Fortunately this time we had one in our team, which made my late game pretty smooth. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget. See ya.